Hello FPL managers, it's FPL Hawley here. I've been playing FPL now for 16 consecutive seasons and I've achieved a top 2K all-time rank. I'm very excited to say that the 25-26 season game is now live. And in this video, I'm going to be firing up the game for the first time and walking you through how I'm going to approach my first game week draft. Let's go. Hey FPL managers, this is my first time doing an on-screen recording. I wanted this video to be quite raw and fresh because the game has just dropped. I figured getting something out quickly and then we can discuss first team drafts. I just want to walk you through the way that I would approach building a first game week draft, with a big caveat that this is obviously going to change based on how the season goes. Step one is mainly fixtures, but what I'll probably do is I will layer fixture analysis further down the line. Today for me is more really digging into the price of players and where FPL has gone with regards to positioning them in the upcoming season. I have a preseason playbook that I've spoken about. It's got a clear 5-step framework that I like to follow, and I'll be using today. If you want that playbook, comment playbook in this video and I'll share it with you. I'm also going to try and do a live stream tomorrow, so if you'd like to join that, it'll probably be around 4 to 4:30 UK time. If you'd like to join me, that would be great. Considering the price and the performance he's had last season, for me, Mo Salah is a must, just to build the spine of the team. So what I'm going to do is approach squad building by filling in the premiums, and I'll look to put in frameworks around that. I'm going to see if I can make Salah and Haaland work. That's a big chunk of change for two players, but let's see if we can make this work. This is a whole new way of navigating the game. Let's have a look at goalkeepers. Considering the defensive contributions update, I'm not looking at any goalkeeper over 4.5 mil. Kelleher looks decent for that amount. Brentford in transition, new manager. I'm not sold on any of these. Would Verbruggen be first choice? Maybe Jose Sarr. Wolves did end last season pretty strong. Let's go with Jose Sarr, and then what I might do is act that up with Bentley. Considering Cunha, Ryan Aït-Nouri and others have gone, I can't imagine that I'm going to want to triple up on Wolves. You could have Aldermarson and Kelleher at Brentford. That could be an option as well. So if we move then on to defenders, this is where I'm getting really excited about the defensive contributions. I need to dig into the data more, but I love the idea of a Murillo jumping from, I think, 8th. He would have gone to second highest defender in the game with defensive contributions. I do like Forest's opening fixtures. Milenkovic is 5.5. What else can I do? Can I do defenders and then Forest? Here we go. So what I do remember in one of my earlier videos is 3 teams that I highlighted having good fixtures: Man City, hence Haaland, Spurs, and Forest. I do like Ola Aina. Some questions: who's going to be the left back? Is it going to be Williams and Aina on each side? I like Aina, he's very attacking, and you could save the half mil. Okay, so we'll go with Aina. I'm fresh to the game, and all these prices are brand new to me. Looks like Liverpool have space for a forward. Let's see who does have, because I do like their opening fixtures, and I think Thomas Frank is going to be a bit of an unknown entity. It's a shame Vicario is 5, because I would have got Vicario and Kinski as my goalkeepers. I'm not willing to stretch another 0.5. That 0.5 is incredibly valuable. Brennan Johnson at 7 mil. Thomas Frank has spoken highly of him. I might have tried to sign him. So that could be a good. You'll have Johnson on the right. Okay. Mohamed Kudus, 6.5. Got to go in. They're not going to be spending 55 million. on a player that's not going to scar. Jet Spence, Romero. What a Dougie be? Van de Ven for 4.5 is nice. Fixture Burnley at home, isn't it? Actually, no, before I do that, I will go back to City for 6. Attacking defender for 6 mil. It's a big price jump for him, though. But it could be huge. Ricky Lewis. Sorry, Stones. Okay, Lewis in about 5.5. Pep Roulette. Club World Cup. Musha 8.5. Bit of rotation there, isn't it? Happy sticking with Haaland for now. $1 million question. City defence or Arsenal? They were so solid and defensively solid the last couple of seasons. Saliba and Gabriel locked in. Timber at 5.5 could be nice. Kyrgios overpriced. The problem with Timber is you've got Lewis Skelly now at left back, and Ben White didn't play much last season, but he played fantastically well a couple of seasons before. So I guess the question is, do you go Gabriel and hope that he's got that defensive threat? You could conceivably see 1 clean sheet, maybe 2 in those first 6. Just because he's tried and tested and we know he has a goal threat, I'm going to stick with Gabriel for now. Those are the 3 teams that I cited had a strong start to the season. What about Newcastle? Would he be unsettled with this transfer speculation? Elanga. I do like the look of that. Villa, tough opening couple of fixtures. Villa away, Liverpool at home. Particularly if I'm going to bench boost potentially in game week 1. I'm not sure I love that. But definitely a option. I think I might sit on Newcastle and then see how they go. Do you know, I really like Konza. I was going to say Konza is a 4.5. I think he's so solid. Newcastle, Brentford, Crystal Palace. It's not a brilliant first one. I actually think that the Fixture Computer for Premier League has delivered some very interesting opening fixtures. There's no one team that really stands out. Given that mix of fixtures over the first 4 to 6 game weeks, plus the rule changes, we're going to see some interesting variants with our game week 1 drafts, which is good for the game. Is there any way I can afford Palmer as well? Or is that just crazy? Call it 5, Javed. 26 mil for 5 positions. João Pedro looks so good in the Club World Cup. 7.5. That's a nice price. That's a really nice price. Maybe João Pedro could be the Chelsea coverage. Palace, West Ham. It's a nice opening fixtures there. The question now really remains if you're bench boosting or not. If I'm bench boosting, I need a strong 15. I wouldn't have Bentley. I'd do 2 4.5 goalkeepers to the bench boost. And then I'd probably then look to wildcard game week 5. So I'd probably just hold one. Wood at Forest. Brentford home, Palace. That's a nice. Bowen, positional change from a midfielder to a striker, and he's 8 mil. There's speculation about Vista. Evan Nielsen. Tough start there. Let's go Chris Wood for the bench boost. Okay. I now have no budget. Value basement. I don't know. Put in the comments who you're thinking about as a non-negotiable for your first game week draft. I cannot do Palmer. Palmer's gone. We've got some nice 8 mil. So Mbuemo, Diaz, Cunha. Semenyo's nice for 7. Rogers is nice for 7. 25 is nice. I've got Salah, Kudus, so I can afford to splurge a bit, and then what I can do is I can upgrade to Anzabi. I mean, Morgan Rogers just a machine last season. He just played every minute of every game. I do like Rogers there. I don't want to go triple Spurs because they are an unknown entity. Yeah, why not Rogers? I do like Rogers there. So, what I want to do now is upgrade to Anzabi. I think I would happily have him as my bench by Sunderland away. Let's go around Bissaka. So that defense is not bad at all. Problem is, every time I chip away and say upgrade a goalkeeper here, there is not much value in the football of midfielders. And you're all going to say, but Josh, there never is. All right, 5 now. Okay. It is slim pickings. Alrighty. Let's mix it up. This bench boost is going to be hard. Caicedo. Now, he's got the defensive contributions. That Rangers lad at City. Interesting. Norgard at Arsenal. He won't start week in, week out. The lesson here is Haaland and Salah is tough. Obviously, if you just make life easy for yourself, you could just do Haaland down to either Bowen or Isak. Okay, so I could get Palmer. Bench boost wouldn't be awful. I'd have 2 playing goalkeepers, a full playing. Was it that Belieber guy? I think he had a flurry towards the end of the season. Tanaka might play for Leeds fairly regularly. He was a striker for a bit, wasn't he? All right, let's punt Tanaka. So, chat, I think for a first draft, it's not great. But considering who's got a better opening fixture? Okay, Forest away or City at home? Fulham at home, starting goalkeeper. Let's just do Calais. I like to walk into a season with at least 0.5 in the bank to make some changes. I've needed to spread my funds thinner because I am building this first game week draft with a view to bench boosting in game week 1. Naturally, if I wasn't doing that, I would be changing this draft considerably. From a strength and depth perspective, it's not terrible. Some good home fixtures. I've got 2 Spurs, 2 Forests. I don't have any Man City, so that is something I would need to come back and review. Maybe I'll just play really safe and do Guardiola. And Arsenal can wait for my game week 5 wildcard. Arsenal's opening fixtures are really bad. So I've got 2 Spurs, 2 Forest, and a City. 2 Chelsea with nice home games, 2 Villa, 3 West Ham. Did not expect to be saying that, but I guess Sunderland at home. And with all due respect to Sunderland fans, watching you guys in the playoff final, well done for winning that, but that was not a great performance. I feel quite good about that as a starting squad. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Rate my draft. 1 to 10. I might do my first live stream tomorrow afternoon. We can answer questions, build squads together. I might do examples, one without a bench boost in Gameweek 1, one with a review of 6 game weeks, one with 4. I'm excited the game is live. If you'd like my 5-step preseason playbook, comment playbook and hit subscribe, and I'll send it to you for free.